The word. This figure symbolizes the strong commitment to produce officers for the Philippine National Police, Bureau of Jail Management and Technology, and the Bureau of Fire Protection, who will someday be the catalyst of change within the organization in particular and the Philippine society in general. Like the wiper that removes dirt, these young men will eventually realize that they shall assume a role so challenging and painstaking, that is, to cleanse and make anew the sad and tarnished image of the law enforcement tribunals.
Being one of a kind, the composition of its law drill makes the Philippine National Police Academy the vanguard in the field of excellence. The members of the elite slow drill platoon does not only show the tenacity of the Pnpa cadets, but likewise symbolizes one of the renewed traits of the Philippine, that is resiliency. The human capabilities of these selected young and old men, their ability to survive the rigors and challenges of the training, to be rightfully called the strong arms of the Corps, depicts the prominent Filipino ability to survive amidst the adversities that may come along the way. In due time, these fine gentlemen will surely rise above and beyond the excellence in the possession of the sword.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us hold our breath and witness the different kinds of execution in a unique way of rifle execution.
One line inspection. The one-of-a-kind inspection that only witnessed from the cadets of the Philippine National Police Academy. It takes a lot of patience and sacrifices to be able to perform the ultimate phase of the slow drill. Every member performs in a clockwork precision in juggling the real M1 Garand rifle in the air. The exceptional timing manifests their every synchronized movement. Their strong and able bodies show that they can withstand the hardship under the strain and burden of the heavy rifle. The U.S. rifle caliber 30 M1, otherwise known as the Garand, is basically an infantry weapon, a gas-operated, shoulder weapon, air-cooled, semi-automatic, self-feeding, and clip-fed of 8 rounds, wherein the empty cartridge is expelled after the last round. This rifle is considered a high-precision type of weapon with a sight mechanism adjustable for both elevation and windage. Hence, this 5 to 6 kilos rifle is also known as the sniper's rifle.
The Garand measures approximately 43 inches, while its barrel is 24 inches. It weighs 9.5 pounds, with a bayonet fix that weighs 4.8 kilos. The sight of the rifle has an aperture adjustment for both elevation and windage from 100 to 1,200 yards, and 4 points from left to right, and from the center, which can be moved by clicks. When fired at a sustained rate, it delivers 16 rounds per minute. However, the maximum rate of this rifle is from 16 to 32 rounds per minute.
And thus pushes the bullet out of the muzzle, making it gas operated. As soon as the gas passes the gas port, the pressure is diminished by approximately 2,000 pounds per square inch and acts on the piston to initiate the mechanical operation of the 5 to 6 kilos rifle.
The platoon leader moves briskly, breaking the spell of silence, displaying his best as the best. When he begins inspecting his men, he randomly picks his choice, and the one chosen element must impress the inspecting officer with his skills.
The following execution is a showdown of skills between the platoon leader and the chosen element. Rotor, the part of the rifle that protects and holds the trigger, waiting for the right moment to execute a firing sequence, is what we call the trigger guard. First to be checked is the trigger guard. It is directly connected to the chamber of the M1 Garand rifle. Resonating patience and control, the trigger guard is the symbol of taking pride, for waiting. For the right time.
The uniform. The uniform is a symbol of the cadet's dignified personality, from which emanates the sense of pride and self-worth. Once worn, the cadets must observe the highest standard of morality and ethics. The pin, as part of the uniform. The new design, initiated by former cadet Jeffrey Atienza of class 2002, that continuously abducted and be dressed in with pride and honor of the elite platoon, focusing not only on their rifles, but also to the total bearing of his men. The platoon leader's scrutinizing eyes roll all over the elements to check the wholeness and neatness of their uniform. You have just seen a rifle fell to the ground. A big miscalculation indeed. The platoon leader, being fastidious leader, throws a sharp look at the erring cadet. He picks the rifle. And hands it back to the element. The stalwart. To be one of the stalwarts of the Philippine National Police Academy requires taking the challenge of conquering oneself that eventually confers him honor and pride. Each arduous execution demands vigor, precision, and balance of physical strength, harnessed by stern discipline. These make up the solidity and toughness of the rifleman's character. The stalwart. The platoon leader takes a shot. Signaling the triumph and pride of the slow drill platoon throughout the years. Practices of Utopia. With the need for new philosophy, relevant to the fast and changing times, the equal precision and momentum in juggling the rifle thus symbolizes the scheme of this rifle execution. Distinct and unique, fascinating and illustrious, and yet it takes a firm force. Still, the praxis of utopia.
The frog. Next to be checked is the frog of the sling of the M1 Garand rifle. This is made up of bronze metal, which secures the sling from wobbling and detaching while being connected between the upper and lower receivers of an M1 Garand rifle. Although the frog of the sling may seem to be an essential accessory of the rifle, it should also be freed from any rust and dirt, for the platoon leader's eyes cannot spare it. Thus, it only shows how rigid and stringent
This form of inspection can be
The mirror. The next element shows his best. It imitates the platoon leader. The mirror has its goal, not just to imitate each other, to have its one journey as a brother, to go through ups and downs, through hell and high water. They are men with full of ascendancy. Like the mirror, the platoon leader takes the challenge and performs rifle execution at the same time with the element who is trying to outdo him. After such breathtaking showdown, ultimately, the skill of the platoon leader prevails. The butt plate. Next to be inspected is the butt plate of the M1 Garand rifle. It takes a lot of time, strength, concentration, and determination for the cadets to master the execution of the heavy rifle. Still, the butt blade. The 5 pillars. Before you is another group consisting of 5 members who does not only astound you with exemplary display of prowess in rifle exhibition, but its odd number represents the 5 pillars of justice: law enforcement, prosecution, courts, correctional institution, and community. Such is the machinery of the government, through the people and for the people. The 5 pillars.
The triplets. The barrage of enthralling the rifle exhibition is culminated by a competition of the last elements who try to outsmart each other in different fancy movements. They execute a sequence of rifle shuffles at the same time, with emphasis on agility and physical strength. Significantly, the triplet represents the tri-bureaus of the Departments of Interior and Local Government, namely, the Philippine National Police, the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, and the Bureau of Fire Protection. This is perhaps the most complicated rifle shuffle. For it requires the platoon leader to juggle not only one, but two heavy M1 Garand rifles. It takes a lot of practice and quick reflexes to be able to execute this drill. With perfection. The platoon leader fixes himself. And returns to his post as the commander of the slow drill platoon.
The cadet's rifle is not just an ordinary rifle. It weighs approximately 5 to 6 kilos. The period of endless training and tremendous goal setting create a distinct mindset of a driller. The rigid training and determination to humble frustrations strengthen not only the physical body, but also the rifleman's mental alertness and stability under the extreme pressure. Truly, they are the strong arms of the Corps and the beautiful minds. The chosen few, where only the best of the best remains. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the slow drill platoon after the showcase of their endurance, prowess, and skills to render this final salute.
And now, the passing review with Honorable Melvin Ramon Omar Buenapen as the reviewing officer.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the members of Masintala class of 2023 Slow Drill Platoon. Platoon Leader, Cadet Tangarang, Tuguegarao City. Platoon Guide, Cadet Alumpines, Zamboanga City. Counter, Cadet Simban, Lanao del Sur. First Squad, Cadet Cabristante, Negros Oriental. Cadet Glorion, Pagadian City. Cadet Ibanez, General Santos City. Cadet Decrepito, Davao del Sur. Cadet Eduba, Kalinga. Cadet Las Piñas, Kingoog City. Cadet Hajail, Zamboanga City. Cadet Lidawa, Kalinga.
Second Squad, Cadet Upamin, Ormoc City, Cadet Dero, Agusan del Sur, Cadet Aquino, Isabela, Cadet Pedrosa, Tacloban City, Cadet Reyes, Quezon City, Cadet Bautista, Davao del Sur, Cadet Ortega, Laguna.
Third Squad, Cadet Pulido, Manila. Cadet Lingua, Baguio City. Cadet Maslang, Mountain Province. Cadet David, Marikina City. Cadet Gesto, Rizal. Cadet Kamsa, Sultan Kudarat. Cadet Bulinget, Mountain Province. Cadet Baguio, Misamis Oriental. Cadet Limbawan, Ifugao.
The members of the Speakers Board, Cadet Toribio, Zamboanga Sibugay, Cadet Muyano, Quezon Province, Cadet Casla, Taguig City.
And the drummer, Cadet Tumawis, Kalinga.
Ikot pa sila. That ends the slow drill exhibition.